Hey guys, how's it going? How's your summer been going? Obviously it's not going good because you're watching this video.
Okay, so naming ternary ionic compounds. Ternary ionic compounds are compounds that consist of one type of metal and a polyatomic ion. It is important for you to know all of your polyatomic ions. And just in case you don't have them memorized, they're right here. You should have them memorized since you're in AP Chem now.
You will fail if you don't memorize all these. So memorize them. They're important.
Okay, so when given the formula for a ternary ionic compound, the name will consist of two parts. So you need to write the name of the cation in the formula. The cation is the one that appears first. Write the names of the polyatomic ion and do not change the ending. And here are some examples.
Okay guys, so for the first example you have calcium and then your polyatomic is carbonate. So you just transfer that over to calcium carbonate. For the second one, B, you have K2SO4 and you just transfer it over potassium sulfate. But the reason why there's a 2 right here is sulfate, if you remember on your list, it has a -2 charge. And for the third one, you have beryllium chlorate, same thing. Beryllium has a charge of +2, so that would transfer out over to the chlorate.
If the cation is ammonium, the first part of the name is ammonium, then change the ending of the anion to I.
Okay, so you have ammonium and Cl at the end, so instead of saying ammonium chlorate, chlorine, you'd say chloride. And then ammonium fluorine, it's fluoride. Alright guys, and then for these last two example problems, you can add these to the bottom of your notes, and if you want you can pause it so you have time to do it real quick. So, help. Alright, the answer will be, sorry about that, lithium iodate, and then magnesium chromate with an H right there.
Okay, so cations with variable charges. If a metal can form cations of different charges, the positive charge is given by a Roman numeral in parentheses following the name of the metal. This happens mostly with transition metals and metal below the imaginary staircase in the p block. These are a list of common metals with variable charges. You must memorize these.
Okay guys, so you have copper, chromium, iron, lead, and tin. And so for these example problems, you can add them to the bottom of your notes or on the side or wherever you have. So first we have CuNO3. And naming that, you start off with copper. Now the charge right here you'll put in parentheses with the Roman numeral 2 to show the charge, and then nitrate. So that's how you do that one. And then right here you have FeClO4. So you do iron, Roman numeral 3 in parentheses for this charge right here when it transfers over, and chlorate. Yep. Alright guys, for the last page we have a mix of all the problems. So for the first one, ammonium is in, so we have to include the special rule or whatever. You write it first, so ammonium. I'm sorry for that terrible handwriting. Sulfide. Remember to do IDE at the end. And then for the second one, we have a variable charge metal. So we will do tin. Roman numeral 2. Sulfate. And then if you look on the bottom of your notes, there's a little section writing formulas from names. It's just the opposite. So potassium carbonate is CO3, so that would be KCO3. So you can do that for any of the ones you want. So alright, now you should get back to your summer and have fun with whatever you're doing.
Okay, so an example from your summer works packet. This is from section 3 of naming and formula writing. So you have to write the formula for each of the following. And this is from number 5, which says tin 2 fluoride so the answer would be SN and then F, and the 2 from tin would carry on, so it would be SNF2.